All right, what's going on, everyone? Damian Silva here. So try to bear with me. This is going to be a long video. I want to go through the contract, the new MOU, bylaws, also clear up some rumors. This video is not meant to be divisive. This is meant to be informative for all my drivers, for everyone, dispatches and shop included. So we just received the new MOU, which is basically the same contract that 1056 got back in July. My problem with this is everything I'm going to present is just my opinion. You take it however way you want to take it. Again, I'm not trying to be divisive. I'm just informing everyone the situation. We waited up until now. It's on the doorsteps of November to get this contract when election is in December, right? Where, a few days away from October being over. This is essentially the same exact contract, only with minor details that are different. The retiree Metro card, which doesn't state if they could use subways or Long Island Railroad, but who cares? That's such a minor thing. We're not going to bring that up. We got $1 for the dispatchers, which I'll get into. And also, we're getting retro back on the Arctics, a fraction of a retro on the Arctics from July moving up to date till now. Now, my problem with this whole thing is simple. This is the exact same contract that 1056 got back in July. And when I presented this to someone, their response was, it's not. You guys got a retro. That's wrong. 1056 got theirs in July, which means they already got their money for the Arctics moving forward from July till now. Had we not got a retro back till July, this would be a worser contract. This is essentially the same contract, just they got their $2 moving forward from July. We got our $2 moving back to July. It's the same thing. It doesn't matter if you put makeup on a pig. It's still a pig. I don't care how you dress it up. Now, another thing, when I asked, well, why didn't we get it back then? I was negotiating for $1 more for the dispatchers. Great. I don't count pockets. I'm not upset that the dispatchers got paid $1 more. I'm happy for them. The dispatchers only make up about 8% of us union members. The drivers, the shop guys, and the dispatchers. There's only about like 50-something guys, which is about 7 to 8% that got $1 more. And again, I'm just presenting facts. The way the president gets paid is through the dispatcher rate, time, let's say said amount of hours. Let's say 75 hours a week. You would times the dispatcher rate by the 75 hours. So it looks like you gave yourself a $75 raise. Again, I'm just presenting facts. Now, my problem with the dollar raises, it only helps 8% of the union members. If you're going to negotiate anything, why wouldn't it benefit everyone? Why not get night pay differential for everyone? Dispatchers, shop guys, and us. That would have been $1 more or $1 more and change across the board for everyone rather than a small percent of a group. That was my problem with the contract. Again, I'm just stating it so you could vote yay or nay. I would never tell anyone which way to vote. I don't know what other people's bills are. So another thing to discuss, we got bylaws coming up. Now, with the bylaws, let's just say allegedly someone's been in office, what's going on 6 years now. You didn't know that the bylaws needed to be fixed for 6 years. You're doing it at the end of your term, leading into we're like 6 weeks away, 5 weeks away from election. You're trying to put in new bylaws now when members have already spoke up and asked about new bylaws. To me, that's ridiculous that someone would put in at the end of their term, not in the beginning. If you want, wait till the new election comes and whoever gets elected can make new bylaws. That's the way it should go. Back 3 years ago, if this was a problem, you should have did it back then 3 years ago. You don't do it now. I don't care if there's a bunch of good stuff in there. That stuff may not be the moves or the way that the new elected wants to move if someone else beats the incumbent. My problem with that is there's an e-board. The e-board is supposed to vote on these things, and it passed through the e-board. Now, this is where I talk to my union brothers and sisters. You guys need to go out there and ask the e-board members, why did they vote yay or nay? Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe they could give you some information that I'm not privy to. Maybe they felt whatever for whatever reason. But my opinion, there's no reason at the end of your term someone should be voting yes on this. Now, my problem with that is if we have an e-board full of yes men, people that are just going to go along with the whole status quo of everything. They're not going to push the limits or be willing to speak up. These are people that don't have your best interest at heart then. They don't need to be in that seat. Now, I understand one of them is appointed. So in his case, he could very easily be removed from that seat. So this isn't an attack on him personally. This is an attack on everyone that can't justify the reason for that. And this is why I'm so upset. Not even upset, I'm passionate. Sometimes when I speak, people take it as, oh, this guy's aggressive. Sometimes you need to speak up. This is why people are supposed to be in that position. They're supposed to be fighting for us. This is why these people have to be held accountable. They're supposed to be holding us down. And if they can't do the job, they should not be in there. And this is why a lot of rumors have been going around speculating that I should run for VP. That's what the people want. That's what the people are suggesting to me. So if the people want me to run for that position, guess what? I hope everyone's having a good night. So initially, I planned on running for vice chairman. Due to the overwhelming amount of support that I've been getting, I decided to run for vice president. I feel that my skill set is best suited for this position. Also, I know some people have been concerned with my lack of experience in jumping right up to this position, but what I lack in experience, I make up with integrity, heart, character, leadership. And I feel that I have absolutely what it takes to help get this union to the right place. I also want to thank everyone that has been supporting me, but I told you guys to actually be quiet during my campaigning. I didn't want you guys to become targets, but now we're near the finish line. Now it's time that I need all the people that have supported me. I need you guys to stand up. And even if you don't yell or retweet, it's fine. I just need you guys to go out there and let people know who Damian Silva is and what they're getting if they vote for me as vice president. I hope I have your support. Everyone take care. Have a good night.